subscribed? Really? Jeez. Sometimes just feel yourself, you know? Feel yourself when you have to, okay?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I show you how I achieve this look. I call this look my simple soft glam. As you can see, it's very simple, not too much eyeshadow. I mean, there's eyeshadow, but then it's not too dramatic. It's very soft, it's very subtle. You can just throw on this look and call it a day. Literally, I use one eyeshadow for this look. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned and let's jump right into the tutorial. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Now guys, before we even start doing our makeup, we are going to make sure our skin is moisturized. Obviously our skin has been washed or has been cleansed and all that. Now I'm going to moisturize my skin with SkinLyn. It's a face glow oil from SkinLyn, and I'm just going to put a few drops on my face just to moisturize my face. Now since we're not going to be doing so much with the eyeshadow, we want to make sure our skin looks nice, our skin looks fresh, our skin looks very supple, because you want to make your skin speak for you, you know? You want to make sure that your skin is ready to go. So we are going to moisturize with that oil. Now we're going to prime next with Gleam Body Radiance by Melanie Mills. Is this collaboration with SonjdraDeluxe. I'm just going to take a few drops on my finger, rub it in my hands, and then just apply it on my face. I'm going to be using this as a primer. Now for foundation, I'm going to go in with something very dewy. My previous videos I was using all matte foundations, but I wanted to go in with something dewy today, so we are going to be using the Toofaced Born This Way foundations. This is in Chai, and then this is in Tiramisu. Tiramisu is too dark for me, so and Chai is actually too light for me, so I'm going to try and mix both together and see. This is my first time mixing both of them together, so hopefully it's a good match. Now I'm going to be taking a few pumps of the Chai and a few pumps of Tiramisu. I'm going to be mixing it behind my hand, and then I'll apply it on my face. Now I would totally recommend this foundation for you if you have dry skin. It's so dewy, and I think it looks good on all skin types, but especially if you have dry skin, this would actually look really nice on you. I honestly think this is a good match. It's not too bad. Like I'm really loving what I'm seeing right now. Now guys, we're done with our foundation. Obviously the next step is to go in with your concealer, and as usual I'm going to be using my Toofaced Born This Way concealers, but the only thing I'm going to do different now is I'm definitely going to go in with my Chestnut, but then I'm going to go in with a lighter shade just to exaggerate my highlights a little bit. So first I'm applying the shade Chestnut in the same usual areas, nothing new, on my chin, my forehead, and right here on my cupid's bow. So I'm going ahead to blend that out with my beauty sponge. So yeah, we're just blending that, making sure to look up and getting in all those creases underneath our eyes, blending the sides of our nose, you know, the usual thing, nothing new. Going to just cream contour. Guys, I don't think I can ever do makeup without cream contouring. I feel like powder contour just doesn't cut it, you know? It doesn't, you know, it doesn't do it for me. Now that we have that down, we are going to go in with our lighter concealer. This is in the shade Butterscotch. It's from the same brand, which is Toofaced. Now I'm going to put the concealer in the same usual areas, but notice that I don't put as much concealer there because this concealer is not to cover up. I mean, the lighter shade is just to brighten up our highlighted areas a bit, so you don't need to put as much there as your first concealer. So I'm just blending that. Now I'm just going to use what is left on the beauty sponge just to clean up underneath my contour. And now we're going to set our highlighted areas with this Huda Beauty powder. It's in the shade Kunafa. It's a very yellow toned powder, so I feel like this shade is very good for dark skin. So I'm just going to press this underneath my eyes or my highlighted areas, setting my concealer in place so that it doesn't move throughout the day. Now you notice how I'm pushing or pressing the powder in my skin. I'm not necessarily baking, I'm just trying to set the highlighted areas without baking. So we are done setting our highlighted areas with the setting powder. Now we're going to go ahead and do our eyebrows. I've been getting a lot of questions, not questions, but you guys have been telling me to do an eyebrow tutorial. I didn't want to include it in the video. I wanted to do a separate video for it so I can actually go in depth on how I draw my eyebrow. That's the only reason why I haven't done it. So watch out for that tutorial. It will be up soon. I hear you guys. I'm listening. I am listening. So yeah, I'm just going to go off camera and do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. So to the eyeshadow part of this tutorial, we are going to be using only one eyeshadow or only one eyeshadow color. This color is from MacCosmetics. It's in the shade Brown Script and it looks like this. It's basically a reddish brown color, and I normally use this color for my transition area when I'm doing other makeup looks. You can, if you don't have this shade or you don't have this eyeshadow in your makeup collection, you can basically use a bronzer. You can also use your blush. I have this blush from MAC. It's called Raisin. It's also a reddish brown color. If you don't have any of these products in your makeup collection, you can just go ahead and use any reddish brown color in any makeup palette that you have. So we're going to take a blending brush. It looks like this. It's from Sigma. As you can see, it's very fluffy. This brush is really good for blending. This is actually one of my favorite brushes. So we're just going to take the brush and then swirl it in a little bit and apply it in a transition or crease area. We're basically just going back and forth and then blending in circles as we are going back and forth, making sure to diffuse the color upward as we go. Obviously, we're going to do the same thing to our other eye. Now we're going to use the same eyeshadow brush and the same brown script and then just pop it on our eyelid. This look is so easy, it's so simple. We're not using too many brushes. And yeah, you want to have something that looks like this or close to this. Do this on the other eye as well. Now we're going to line our waterline with this eyeshadow primer. It's actually an eyeshadow primer, but then I use it as my eyeliner. It's actually it's like a base. So it's from LA Girl and it's in the shade, does it even have a shade? I don't, well, oh, actually yeah. It's in the shade black, and yeah, it's just a regular schmegula thing. So I'm just going to line my waterline, and the reason why I'm using my brush to pull down my skin a little, I don't think this is good, but then I use it just so I don't put like fingerprints on my face when I'm doing this. Now we're going to apply a little bit of the same eyeshadow that we used on our eyelid, the brown script from MAC, and we'll be using this Evita Joseph Femme Angle brush. It's just a regular angle brush, and I'm going to use it to smudge my lower lash line. We're going to be using the So Aesthetics liquid eyeliner, and we're just going to be doing like a very basic wing, nothing too dramatic. So we are done with our eyeshadow, our eyeliner, and our eyelashes. Now we're going to go in with an inner corner highlights just to, you know, brighten up the look a little bit. I'm going to be using my MAC Gold Deposit with a tiny smudge brush that looks like this. Now to set the rest of our face, we'll be using as usual our MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun. I'm pushing the powder into my face. Now we are going to contour our face with the Sleek Cosmetics Contour Kit in the shade Medium. And then obviously contour our nose. I'm using the same powder that we used to contour our face to contour our nose. Now we're going to go in with our bronzer. This is the Colourpop bronzer. It looks like this. Dip our brush in it a little bit, top of the excess, and then go in and bronze our face, our cheeks, forehead. Now as you can see, the bronzer is adding a little bit of warmth to our face, and this is what we like, this is what we want, this is what we need, you know. Now for blush, we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. It's a highlighter, but sometimes I like to use it as a blush, and it looks like this. I'm going to go in with my blush brush and then just go in both colors, top of the excess, and then apply it to my cheeks. Now to make sure that everything melts into our skin, we are going to be using our MAC Fix Plus in the shade Coconut. Now that that's dry, we're going to go ahead and highlight our face. I'm using my MAC Gold Deposit highlighter, applying it on my cheeks, the high points of my cheeks, my chin, my nose, and my forehead. This is how we're looking so far. We're going to go in with a nude lip, and before that we're going to line our lips with the MAC Chestnut lip liner. And then we're going to go in with this lipstick from Colourpop. It's in the shade Quickie. It's actually the collaboration Colourpop did with Shayla. We're just going to go in with a little bit. Now once that is blended, we're going to go in with this lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. I don't know the shade. Oh, it's in the shade Peekaboo. It looks like this. It's just like it has a bit of shimmer in it. It's kind of like a pinky nude. So guys, this is the final look. What do you feel about this look? Do you like this look as much as I do? I think this look is really simple, and I like the fact that my lips are looking so scrumptious as usual, and my eyeshadow is on point as usual, my skin is on point as usual. And yeah, sometimes just feel yourself, you know, feel yourself when you have to, okay? And yeah, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment down below the kind of videos or the kind of tutorials you guys want me to film on this channel. And yeah, don't forget to, you know what, subscribe, of course. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.